Hello everybody, my name is Jude, and today we're going to be talking about what is the most used FNCS skin in Fortnite. So today is the final day of Major 2 for 2024 for Fortnite FNCS series, and yeah, I think this is now a perfect time to actually do this video, and we can see all the skins that we have got at this point, and there will be more FNCS skins in the future, but we could remake the video in a year from now and see where we're at. So, I do want to give a quick little thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We have now hit 1,000 subscribers, and this is awesome to me. I'm so very excited. I do now have a supporter creator code. I do not know if it'll be enabled by the time I am uploading this, but if you'd like to support me, you can use code JUDEISJINXED in the Fortnite item shop. And yeah, I just want to say thank you once again. So, at the time of recording this, there is 14 different FNCS skins in the entire game. And yeah, we're going to be counting them from who has the least amount of uses to who has the most amount of uses. So let's get started with the Cosmic Infinity skin coming in at spot number 14 with 3.3 thousand users. So, Cosmic Infinity released during Chapter 4, Season 4 for the 2023 finals for FNCS that year. It is one of the two skins that we actually did get for that finals. The other one is Championship Kyra, which will be later on the list. This skin is obviously a reskin of Infinity, and I do actually really like this one. This one's really underrated. Next up at spot number 13, we have the Championship Jonesy skin, which does have a total of 22.6 thousand different users. So, Championship Jonesy was Chapter 4 Season 1's FNCS skin, and unlike the more recent FNCS skins, this one will never come back. The more recent FNCS skins are not timed exclusives anymore, so Championship Kyra, Cosmic Infinity, the Siren one, and the Stashed one can all return in the future, but most of the other ones from before then cannot return. So Championship Jonesy is the first one on the list that actually will never be back in the item shop. It is also important to note that Championship Jonesy is a reskin of Jones Unchained from the Vibin season. Next up on the list, we have this season's FNCS skin, which is going to be the Championship Siren skin, which has 28.2 thousand uses. So, Championship Siren, this skin was this season's FNCS skin. There was a tournament you could unlock it in. I really do like the color scheme here. Red and blue does look really nice on Siren. It's obviously a Siren reskin. This skin is one of the better FNCS ones we have, in my opinion. I really don't like how it just says FNCS on the back, though. That's the only thing I would change with it. And yeah, it's coming in at spot number 12. I would also like to say that this skin will definitely rise in numbers and rise in the ranks on this list in the future, considering that the skin has been out for less than a month. I'm not very surprised that it's down this low. So yeah, I do expect this skin to be towards the top of the list in the future. So this skin that's next on the list was last season's Championship Stashed. It's going to be hitting the number 11 spot with 36,000 users. This is personally my least favorite FNCS skin. It's really boring. I don't like the original Stash skin that much. I don't think anybody really loves that skin, so I don't know why they chose this skin. Usually they choose like skins that competitive players run to get FNCS remakes, but weirdly enough they chose Stashed, which I really don't see anybody wearing. The only like okay part about this skin is it kind of looks like an off-brand iconic, but even then that's a stretch. Okay, everyone, we are now in the top 10, and if you haven't already, you should leave a prediction in the comments to what you think is going to be at the number 1 spot. If you get it right, I will heart your comment. So, coming in at the number 10 spot, we have the Victor Elite skin from Chapter 2, Season 8, who has 68,000 users. So, Victor Elite actually did release for the Grand Royale, which did happen during Chapter 2, Season 8. The skin is limited time and won't ever come back. It is a reskin of the Wave Ripper skin, which is another very, very unpopular skin. So I don't know why they chose him to make a reskin out of for an FNCS skin. So this skin, in my opinion, is actually really underrated. I love the purple and gold color scheme it does have. This was the first FNCS skin not to be based off of a default. Yeah, very interesting skin. Another fun fact, its loading screen was never released officially, however, people do have it from contacting support. So, at the number 9 spot, we have the Championship Seeker skin, which is actually just called FNCS Champion Seeker. I don't know why it's called that. It does not follow the naming pattern, but regardless. So, Champion Seeker has 79,000 users. This was Chapter 3, Season 2's FNCS skin, I do believe. Yeah, I just checked that it is. So during Chapter 3, Fortnite were doing a weird thing with their FNCS skins. So the first 2 seasons were remakes of starter packs, which I actually really did like because people couldn't get these old starter packs, so people were given another chance to the FNCS skins, which were also exclusive, weirdly enough. I do really I really don't like the Seeker skin originally, and I do think this one's a little bit better. However, the color scheme he has is almost impossible to make combos with, so that's what I have to say about Champion Seeker. Next on the list is number 8, and that is going to be going to the first FNCS skin we ever did get in Chapter 2 Season 6, the Champion, with 137.7 thousand users. So, the Champion was our first ever look at an FNCS skin. It is just a reskin of a default with some purple and orange color scheme, the FNCS logo on the actual shirt itself, and a little bit of like arrows on the pants. It's kind of weird for like the color scheme in my opinion. I don't actually hate it though. In my opinion, the FNCS skins have gone way, way better since the ones that we did get early on with the default reskins. However, a lot of people actually do prefer these ones, and I really can't see how. I think I would just rather wear a normal default than one of the FNCS ones. But yeah, this is going to be number 8 spot. Following the champion, we have Major Glory, which is the other default FNCS skin. This will be coming in at number 7 and has 175.5 thousand users, so just a little bit more than the champion. I do prefer this one over the champion. I like the color scheme a little bit more. You can make it match with more stuff. This was during Chapter 2 Season 7, so the Alien season. They could have made like a funny FNCS Alien skin, but we did get a default reskin, which does suck. However, the next season they did kick it up a notch with the Victor Elite skin, which still was not that great. But out of the 2 default reskin FNCS skins we have, I do prefer Major Glory. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have one of the first ever FNCS final skins. This was for the FNCS Invitational in 2022. We have Dummy Supreme, which has 195.5 thousand users, and is coming in at number 6. So, Dummy Supreme. This is a very, very interesting skin. The skin almost looks like infrared, like light, kinda. I don't know. It's really hard to explain what they did with like the color scheme here. It's very hard to match combos with him again, but I actually really do like this skin. It is very, very flashy, but I kind of feel like that's how like the final skin should be. They should be very flashy. This is the biggest tournament, most money, most prize pool. So I do like how flashy he does look. Next up at number 5, we have the Championship Aura skin with 214.8 thousand users. This is super surprising to me considering Aura is the most used skin in the entire game. So, Championship Aura is a reskin of Aura, obviously. It was released during Chapter 4, Season 2. I really do like the way they kept a solid theme throughout all the Chapter 4 FNCS skins. They had this nice green and like silverish color. It did look really nice. I am very surprised, however, that this skin does not have more users, considering it is a reskin of the most used skin in the entire game, being Aura. This skin has like 215,000 users, where Aura has 11.6 million. Yeah, it was an FNCS skin though, and it was limited time, so maybe that's why. Next up on the list at number 4, we have the Championship Kyra skin, which was one of the Chapter 4 Season 4 final FNCS skins with Cosmic Infinity, and it has 219.3 thousand users. I don't really care for this FNCS skin in particular. I wish the color scheme stayed the same as the rest of the Chapter 4 FNCS skins. I would say the same thing for Cosmic Infinity, which is the male counterpart of the skin. Funnily enough, this skin and the rest of the FNCS set for this season was extremely broken whenever it did come out, and they actually had to remove it from the shop. Yeah, this isn't my favorite FNCS skin, but it does come in at number 4. We are now in the top 3, and these next 3 skins are actually, in my opinion, the best 3 FNCS skins that we do have. So yeah, let's start it off with number 3, which is going to be the FNCS Renegade skin, which has 246.2 thousand users. So, FNCS Renegade is a reskin of the Renegade Runner skin, which just came out a season before, actually. This is the quickest a skin has ever got a reskin, let alone an FNCS reskin. I actually really, really do like this skin. I feel like this is when they perfected the Chapter 4 FNCS color scheme on these reskins. I would personally rank this as the best FNCS skin we have. I really just do like this skin. It looks really nice, and yeah, it's going to be coming in at number 3. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the Recon Champion skin, which has 249,000 users. So, Recon Expert is the skin they chose to reskin here, which is kind of weird considering Recon Expert is like known for the iconic bucket hat, and they didn't actually use that on the Recon Champion. However, I feel like that's so more competitive players would actually run that, because most competitive players actually do use the no bucket hat style of Recon Expert. This came out during the FNCS Invitational 2022, as well as the Dummy Supreme skin. Both of these skins felt really flashy, and I did like that. I felt like that's how the final skin should look. And yeah, Recon Champion is going to be coming in at the number 2 spot. Finally, we're at number 1, and the most used FNCS skin of all time is sadly the one that has the worst name. I don't even know what they were thinking of whenever they chose the name for this skin. It's the FNCS 3-1 Champion. However, it is a reskin of Iris, so I'm just going to call it the Championship Iris. I really do like this skin. It looks really nice. The color scheme is a little bit weird, but I don't hate it here. It does look good. Like I said before, this is a reskin of the Iris starter pack. And yeah, I really do like the Iris skin in general, so I was going to definitely like the FNCS Iris that we did get. But once again, I hate the name. I don't know what they were thinking. It doesn't match any of the other FNCS skins at all. This is also one of the only FNCS skins that actually does have an edit style. Actually, I think it is the only FNCS skin that does have an edit style, and you can just take the hood off like the original Iris. Okay, everybody, that's it. That's every single FNCS skin from the least used to the most used. I hope you liked the video. If you didn't already, please do consider liking and subscribing, as well as using my supporter creator code in the item shop, which is JUDEISJINXED, if it's enabled by the time the video is up. If it is, I will leave a pinned comment about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great one. Bye.